Hi everyone, welcome back to Park Bench here in Sullivan. Here today with Willie Grieve, the owner of Cityline websites. So Willie, thanks very much for taking the time to have a chat with us today.
Hey, thanks for chatting with me.
So Cityline websites, a business that you started a number of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a bit about that.
Well, I started probably 2002,
Okay.
and I was part-time, and I've always liked doing websites. And I did a little bit of training and got a job out of that, and then I got more and more work out of just referrals from people that I knew.
Right.
And then eventually I was doing 20 hours a week, and then had the opportunity to go full-time, did that, and got a bunch of people working for me, and it's just kind of grown over the years. Yeah.
Okay, so is there anything that people might not know about this business that you'd like to get out there?
So I think some of the people don't know that we actually do everything that is marketing related. So we'll do business cards, we'll do branding, we'll do all sorts of marketing, whether online or offline. So a lot of my prospective clients don't realize that we're kind of in a one-stop shop, and we have experts in each of the areas that that's their thing.
So what are some of the things that people say they like most about working with you guys, working with the company?
Well, I think people like the fact that we're very responsive. So we always try to get back to the client as soon as possible. And if a client's asked for anything particular to get done, generally if it's within reason, we tend to be able to do that in 24 hours or less, and that's kind of a goal. There's a lot of companies out there that it takes a long time for them to get back to their clients, and it gets frustrating. And we actually get a lot of business from people that say that their web person kind of disappeared on them. So we take pride in getting things done as soon as possible.
So just about the neighborhood, like,
Yeah.
So being located right in pretty much the heart of Sullivan,
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you like about Sullivan so much?
It's close to everything, I think, is kind of cool. When we moved here 20 years ago, there wasn't anything really down at the bottom. The YMCA was just opening up, and I think there was an IGA had just opened up. So it wasn't too much right here, but just in Sullivan, this corner here, there's every type of little fast food joint or every type of service you can want to do in the area. So that's pretty cool. I definitely like that. And
any particular businesses you really enjoy or really like around here?
Tim Hortons. I go down to the grocery store all the time.
Fresh Street seems to be a common
favorite
around here.
Fresh Street, Shoppers Drug Mart, the Panorama Place Dental is where we've always had our dentistry done. There's lots of stuff here that is very convenient.
Right. Okay.
So.
Best way for customers to get in touch with you?
The best way for customers to contact me is probably through phone or through email. A lot of times an email might be a good little intro, and I can do a little prep work before we arrange a phone call, but I'm happy to talk on the phone with anybody anytime.
And then there was a few things you wanted to talk about, just a few points you wanted to bring up.
I have 3 points that if you own a small business, then 3 points that I think is really important for business owners. The first one is know your numbers. There's so many people out there that don't actually know their numbers, but it's probably the most important thing. So know what your cost of acquisition is, know how much it is to get a customer, know what your overhead is, and know if marketing could be a right thing for you. Second one is do a good job online. Oh, great job online. Okay, so what you want is a great website, something that people will look at and see that you're professional, and see that you know what you're talking about, lots of information on the website, and good calls to action, make it look good. Okay, and if you want to do any marketing, then know how to market your website online. Know how to market your business through social media, whether it be Google Ads or whatever it is. And have a Google My Business account. So Google My Business is super important. It's free, it's easy. Set up a Google My Business account. That works super well for local businesses. The third thing is if you are online, then make sure that Google has no reason to drop you down in the rankings. So what you want is you want a fast loading site, you want it built to Google specifications, and you want to have a good level of content that satisfies both Google and your potential customers.
All sounds great. A lot of that, or portion of that I'm familiar with, just running my own business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Willie, thank you again so much for taking the time to speak with me today. I really appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having me.
No worries. And for those of you watching, Willie Grieve is the owner of Cityline Websites here in Sullivan, and we'll talk to you again next time. All right.